Karl, thanks for talking to us. Your assessment of that game?
2 points dropped, definitely. You know, we got ourselves into a good position. I thought we played quite well, to be honest. I thought some of the football, especially first half, was very good. Just needed to take care in front of goal. You know, whether that be from wide areas in crossing, and then obviously the chances that we've created. But you know, got to give credit to our keeper as well, because I thought he pulled off 3 absolutely superb saves in the first half. And then when we finally do get our goal, we've got to learn to shut up shop a little bit, you know, and it's the second game in a row now where we've been on the attack and ended up within 15 seconds the ball's in the back of our net, and you know, we've got to learn very, very quick, because you know, like I say, these kind of points are getting dropped. We don't want to be playing catch up. You know, we want a strong start to the season, which is still in our hands. You know, we've only gone in 3 games. We want that strong start to the season so we can push on and, you know, confirm to people what we are, which is a very good football team.
What were you saying to sort of your defenders at the end of the game? Because I mean, obviously Chris Lynch came in for his first game for us. You've had to sort of change things around. What's your assessment of the defence? Because like you said, they did let them back in straight away, didn't they?
It's not just the defence. I think the team does it as a whole. I think you know, the second goal was obviously Harry Carey. That goes without saying. We've never ever told them to make the game complicated, and I think we were trying to do that, rather than just doing the simple things. You know, and that's them as a whole, or you know, just make the game simple. That was a message at the end, to defend in the right manner. I'll have to have a look back at it, but like I say, to be 1-0 up and then for them to score so quickly after us being on the attack is very disappointing, and you know, it's a lesson that they're going to have to learn.
You brought Joe Fox in midfield and Callum was on the bench. What was he thinking there?
Just to give Joe a little bit of a run. I think he looks a little bit jaded for me in the past couple of games. I think he'd admit that himself, but no, you know, it was time to give Joe a little go, and I thought he did fantastically well, really.
Do you think that's an area that we could do with strengthening in midfield, or do you think that's been a bit unfair?
No, it's not being unfair. We're always looking to strengthen, you know. But we saw last year, and we've seen through pre-season, Callum Byrne's a quality footballer, but so's Joe Fox, and you know, it's an area that's important to the way that we play, you know, that possession game. But we've got the personnel to do it, and if they prove themselves not to be capable, then I'll change it.
I mean, looking at sort of Jerome's performance as well, I mean, funnily enough, their number 10 gave us a lot of problems in the first half, certainly till he went off. So Jerome did certainly have his one eye on his defensive duties, but I suppose at times it just felt like Jerome needed to get a bit more into it, or they needed to get the ball to him more on the left-hand side. Would that be fair?
Yeah, I think it all seemed to be down our right-hand side. You know, and that's important then when it is up like that Jerome stays switched on and, you know, gets himself into the right positions to either be receiving the ball or stopping an attack.
Mike Norton, certainly he came back, put himself about like he always does. He was fine. Tom Grease, funnily enough, I just said in the commentary, Tom's not got himself into this game and he scores straight away, but that's what he does, isn't it? Yeah,
that's Tom for you. You know, he's had the whole squad's really been disrupted pre-season through injuries and whatnot. You know, and I think that's telling a little bit in some of the performances, to be honest. But we'll get that right. We'll keep working hard with them, and they'll be fine.
And Liam was back today, but Craig Linfield's out, so it's kind of mounts up for you, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. But you know, I think Craig's shown in his performances that he's a quality player, and it's great to have Liam Brownhill back because of what he gives us. You know, he's heavily involved in our attacking, but also he defends very well as well. You know, so. It's great to have Liam back, but obviously Lenny's a bit of a blow on the other side, and you know, that's why I've brought in some of the young lads as well. I thought John Pritchard today went on, and the things that we've seen, some of the positions he takes up are very, very intelligent for the lad of his age, and he does use the ball well. You know, it was difficult going on for 15-20 minutes and trying to get into it, but he looks as though he coped very well to me. So what have you said to the lads for Monday? Because we don't have long to
sort of mull over this, do we? 2 days.
No, that's it. Just to prepare right, because Trafford will be right up for it.
Yeah,
there's no shadow of a doubt there. You know, it's obviously me and Varney are good mates and whatnot, and I think they've had a bit of a tough result today from what somebody was saying. So I'm sure that'll be just the motivation that they need to be able to come to us, or for us to go there, and you know, they'll be out the traps and try to put the poor result that they've had today right.
Yeah, so early days, Karl. 3 games, 3 draws. It's not the end of the world, but obviously we do need to kick on, don't we?
Yeah, we do, and we will do. There's no doubt about that. There's too many quality players. You know, and once we find about the blend and the balance, and we'll learn them lessons, we'll be fine, I'm sure.
Right, Karl. Cheers. Thanks for talking to us.
Cheers.
Cheers.